Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is February 17th, 2023, 2:59 p.m. So it is the third Friday in February 2023. Yeah, so the next Friday will be the last Friday in February, and then we're like gonna be in March. My phone just went off. Hold on. But aside from that, I just want to remind, hold on, anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. But aside from that, uh, aside from that, don't force it to be your story. Don't try to make it something that it's not, right? Don't try to make it yours. Um, Yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So I will do my prayer. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. So my fiance is texting me right now, so anyways, aside from that, I'm gonna get a shipper date. Oh, that's darn. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's way too hot. Um, hmm. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I'm having a great weekend, but I hope you're having a great weekend. It's a beautiful day out. Also, if anybody needs or wants a personal reading, you're welcome to email me. And I'll go from there. Wow, this card never comes out. You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. So you could be an empath. All right. Very your clairs are very tuned in. Your clairs are very precise, very when you get messages are clear. I just heard radio static. So yeah, you guys could be an empath. You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. You could have noticed this when you were 9 years old, or other people could have noticed this since you were 9 years old, or this could have started, becoming really more apparent when you were 9 years old. Or you could be between the ages of 9 and 36. The card says 36 on it, by the way. I also feel like when you're able to, how do I, it's like, this is going to be very, very specific, but when cosmic flares happen, you can feel it. I'm just gonna leave it at that because that's gonna become a whole sensitive topic. And anyway, so overall, the spread is pretty cool for the most part already. The opening card is you have a sensitive antenna, so you're able to see, hear, feel, smell, sense things around you. And in particular, the emotions of other people. You can sense how they're feeling. You can sense how they're thinking. You can sense, like, just, oh, someone doesn't like that. They don't like that you can sense what they're feeling, because what they're feeling, if they're feeling something negative towards you, you can feel it, and they don't like that. Because I'm not gonna get into that. If it comes up, then it comes up. But somebody doesn't like that you can feel how they're feeling. God's chosen ones. Yeah, you are one of God's chosen ones. The archangels have been summoned, and they are here. They're here. So not only are you an empath, but you are one of God's chosen ones. And the archangels have been summoned, I believe, on your behalf or for your behalf. On your behalf. So it could be either like you in particular, or you as in the collective as a whole. The archangels have been summoned for the collective as a whole, or you in particular, right? Your magic is increasing. This is destiny. Yeah, so you are quite powerful, my friend. My friend, you have power. Power! There's this one hero in My Hero Academia, and he's got like one of the coolest quirks. But because he was able to master his quirk in such a way that it looks effortless, that's something I feel like that's why I keep thinking about him. Hold on one second. Anyways, I'm not even gonna look it up. But so his quirk is actually very, very complicated and very, very difficult, and it took him a while to manifest or to master. So when he does his quirk, it looks very, very effortless, but it took years and years of practice, dedication, training, etc., etc., right? But when other people see him using his quirk, it looks so easy, but it's actually, there's layers to how he was able to make it look so effortless. All right. So I feel like that's also you, collective. You were able to do something, and it's so hard for other people, and it makes them mad, and they don't understand it. And it's because you've put so much time, energy, dedication, and training into this skill of yours, right? Into your sensitive antenna. So now it looks like you can just like immediately pick it up. What other people are feeling, thinking, sensing, whatever, right? But in reality, it took you a long time to get to where you are. And not only that, power! Every time he is able to use his quirk, it just looks like literally like a power of the gods. And he always says, power! So you guys like have like power. Anyways, moving on. They are being haunted. Yeah, there's like tons of books in my background, but whatever. They want you to be miserable like them. So there's somebody or a group of people around you or trying to be around you. They're in the background, right? These people are miserable. All right, they're just miserable in life with themselves, with their position, and they're just being haunted. Like they can't sleep. They're constantly thinking about their actions. They're constantly thinking about what next plan they're going to be doing. And that's why they're getting mad, because you have a sensitive antenna. You can pick up on this. Like I said, it's kind of like when there's a cosmic flare happening, you can pick up on it. You can sense it, right? And that's millions and millions and millions of miles away. So imagine somebody like, around the corner from you, or 2 towns over, or a couple states over, or, across the ocean, or, down under, right? Anywhere. As soon as something happens, or as soon as they start putting some sort of plan into action, or as soon as they start thinking about something, you can pick up on it. You have a sensitive antenna. You can feel it, and that makes them angry. It makes them mad because it's like I'm gonna take a step forward to the collective. Oh, somebody just took a step forward to me, right? So and they can't do anything about that. And the only reason why they're trying to step towards you is because they want you to be miserable like them. It's like misery loves company, does it not? I think it does. Your happiness is their karma. So your happiness is their karma. Your magic is increasing. This is destiny. The archangels have been summoned and they are here. You're God's chosen one. You have been sensitive antenna. Like, my friend, you don't want to mess with my power. This person has daddy issues. It doesn't matter if it's a feminine or masculine, or it could be a group of people that have daddy issues. Also, too, here's the thing. This card came out one time in one of my readings, and something I want to mention about this daddy issues card. Daddy issues, people who have father issues, paternal issues, right? So you could be saying, well, what if they had their father in their life growing up, right? Be that as it may, a person can have grown up with their father, but there's a difference between growing up with a father and feeling protected by a father, feeling loved by a father, being guided by a father. So a father could be physically present, but that's about it. They were never present in their lives where it counted, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, paternally, right? They, it's kind of like the father was around, but it's kind of like they weren't really. Their presence made no effect on this person's life. Okay, so that's something I want to bring up when it comes to this card that says daddy issues. Also, I have a card that says mommy issues. Same exact thing applies. Okay, just because a mother is there, or just because they grew up with their mom, that doesn't necessarily mean that their mom was like in their corner, always cheering them on, or like the best support, or loving, nurturing, etc., etc. It's like their presence really made no difference. All right, so I want to clear that up, because you'd be surprised by how many people be like, oh yeah, my dad, and they still, it's like they grew up, the way they think or the way they present themselves or the way they act, you could have sworn up and down that this person's father was not physically at all there, right? But in a sense, they were not there. It was just emotionally, spiritually, mentally, paternally. So they were there, but they weren't there. All right, collective. So now that's that cleared up. 1 second. Let's see. What else? I just saw 1313. The letter H, right? Could be somebody's first, last, middle initial, the name of a word or a place. I'm getting, you are living in heaven. This person's living in hell. You guys are, the way there's two clear, different lives going on right now. They're being haunted. God's chosen one. Your happiness is their karma. They want you to be miserable like them. Right? Seriously, the way you and this person are living your lives is incredibly different. This person is literally in hell and you're in heaven. Like, you could be, like, your world is heaven on earth, and their world is hell on earth. Oh, I keep hearing that song, Highway to Hell. Highway to Hell. Like, they're literally on the highway going to hell, and they want you to go with them. And they're trying to make a pit stop towards you. 999, release, let go of what is no longer serving you. You did that. Whoever this person was, whoever these people were, whatever this environment was, you let it go. They also need to let go of whatever is haunting them. Their daddy issues could be what's haunting them, actually. Yeah. And it's like, what do you mean you don't have, you know what, too? This person could be like, they think, okay, you could have had similar father issues as this person. And so they really think that, like, you guys, the both of you, or all of you were going to be miserable forever, unhealed products of your childhood, right? However, obviously that's not happening for you. You're having heaven on earth, they're in hell on earth, and it's like no matter what, they want you to be miserable like them. And it's like every time they try to come towards you, you pick up on that. Power! Keep going, you're almost there. Yeah. Like you're right. Keep going. Keep releasing what no longer is serving you because you're literally almost there. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. All right, I'm gonna get these now. Okay. What is this card? Confidence. You have a lot of confidence. Your happiness and your karma, your happiness and your confidence is their karma. Your friend is a karmic. So this could be a friend of yours. H-O. Your friend is a hoe. It's like, let me stop. I shouldn't laugh, but honestly, that's what I'm seeing. Your friend is a hoe and is a karmic. And they have daddy issues. And they want you to be miserable like them. And they're being haunted by their just life, themselves. I that's all I can see, a hoe. Dirty hoe. That's from Cat in the Hat. Like, you know, the tool to garden. It's called a hoe. But so if this is whether this is a masculine or feminine, it's a really, this person is also lacking like confidence or self-love, and you have confidence and happiness and heaven on earth, and you're just letting go of things. And this person, because of how inactive their father was in their lives, albeit, you know, they were there physically, it's just, hold on. So yeah, I feel like if you haven't released this person, then you're being like called to let them go. So for some of you, this is something that you're gonna have to do upcoming for you, like another test or trial that you're gonna have to go through. But for others of you, this is something that's already happened for you. Broken bonds, wow. Broken bonds. Yeah. So this person could have grown up in a broken home. So not only do they have paternal issues, they like to be promiscuous. They grew up in a broken home. I feel like this person, they don't have a good example of what a healthy bond is. All they know are broken bonds. And if this was your friend, you let them go. If this is your friend, you're being called to let them go, because what they want to do is they want you to be, they want you to accompany them when in their pool of misery. Repeating cycles. Yeah. This person, you need to step away from this person because they're just repeating cycles in their life and you don't have time for that. You don't. And this person, this is why your antenna has become extremely sensitive. This everybody knows, everybody in the divine knows that this person is trying to come towards you. They're trying to step to you. So that's why you have the archangels. That's why God summoned the archangels, and that's why they're here. So that way when this person tries to step towards you, you can sense it, right? If you can sense when a solar flare is happening, you can sense when this person comes towards you, and that's why they're mad. It's like, how does a collective know? Well, because God's telling the collective. What do you mean? End of karmic cycle. Yeah. For some of you, you did end this cycle with this person, this friend. You ended this with this friend. You released them. 999, right? Let go of what is no longer serving you. You let them go. And this person knows that you're almost somewhere. You're almost there. Where? They don't know, but you're almost there. Where is the collective almost at? So they're going to try and step towards you to see where you're almost at. And again, that's when your antennas start going off. Like, oh, this karmic friend or this karmic family member or this karmic person, whatever, whether it's a masculine or feminine, this karmic person is trying to come near me. All right, God, say less. I know to keep my distance. I think that's it. I'm going to call it after that. New home, new job, new car, new life. This is where you're almost at. This is the there that you're almost there at. They no longer know their purpose, which is why they're repeating cycles. 222 alignment, you are in the right place in time. Yeah, this is all meant to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And then we have the letter J and then the letter R. It can be somebody's first, last, middle, initial. It could be the name of a word or place. This could be somebody that is either younger than you or they're kind of like the second of, like they're a junior. So this is like somebody who is a second that is promiscuous. All right, let me explain this a little better. You know, if you ever seen the movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf? It's an old movie, right? So in the movie Holes, there is a main character. His name is Stanley Yelnats, right? Which Yelnats is actually just Stanley backwards. But he is actually Stanley Yelnats the third. And his father is Stanley Yelnats the second. And so his grandfather would be Stanley Yelnats the third, or the first, right? So basically this person would be Stanley Yelnats the second. So this is a junior. So this person is named after their father or their mother. So whoever this person is, it's kind of like they were given the name of their mother or father. So that way they can be the second, right? Like Stanley Yelnats the second. And you know what I'm guessing too? Is that because this person was giving the name of their mother or their father, it gave them some false identity like, oh, I have to be like my father or I have to be like my mom. And they literally tried to do that, but the only thing that they did was they repeated the worst negative toxic traits of that parent. All right. So like if their father was abusive, they became abusive because they thought that's, you know, what their father was or whatever the case may be. If, you know, they have their mother's name and their mother was not very nurturing and very uncaring, then they thought that that was normal to be very unnurturing and uncaring. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who was named after their parent. This is a junior, a second. Not a third, because in the movie, Stanley Yelnats, the main character, he's actually the third. And actually, it's funny because in the movie, Stanley Yelnats the third, he is the one that ends up breaking the generational curse that was put on his family by the first Stanley Yelnats. So this junior hoe, I'm gonna call them junior hoe, right? Right, this is a junior hoe. Whoever this promiscuous person is that is miserable in their life, that wants you to be miserable with them because of the broken bonds in their family, their purpose was to break a generational curse in their family. Like, okay, so you were given this name, but you're not supposed to repeat the same cycle as the first person who had this name. You're supposed to break that cycle. Like in the movie Holes, Stanley Yelnats the third, he was named after his great grandfather, whatever, right? And there was a curse put on the whole entire bloodline of Stanley Yelnats, and they were all meant to break the generational curse, and nobody ever did. But the last one, the third Stanley Yelnats, right? He was the one that broke the generational curse. And then at the end of the movie, when he had broke the generational curse with Adam, I think his name was Adam Zeroni, he was supposed to carry him up the mountain, sing to him while Adam Zeroni drank from the water of the mountain. Right? That's how the curse was supposed to be broken. Because his great-great-great-great-grandfather, the first Stanley Yelnats, was supposed to carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain every day. Or he was supposed to carry up a pig every day up the mountain, right? To get to be able to marry this one woman. But the woman she ended up marrying this really fat guy. And Madame Zeroni, she was like a gypsy or Romani, I think. Romani is like the correct term, so sorry about saying gypsy. She said, well, before you can go to the Americas, you're gonna have to carry me up the mountain so I too can drink from the water of the mountain while you sing to me as well. But Stanley Yelnats ended up getting on the boat, and he never went to Madame Zeroni and never carried her up the mountain, and then that's what placed the curse on the entire family. And then years and years and years later, generations later, the third Stanley Yelnats in the movie, right, the generational curse breaker, he ends up meeting this kid called Adam Zeroni, and the most unconventional place, right? And in the movie, he ends up carrying Adam Zeroni up the mountain, and then he's singing this song that's been in his family for generations, and turns out the song was like the curse-breaking song while Adam Zeroni was drinking from the water. And at the end of the movie, not only did Stanley Yelnats, his family, but also Adam Zeroni, everybody gets to be in this like huge mansion with money and jewels and a nice big pool, and then Adam Zeroni gets reunited with his mom. So this junior was supposed to break a generational curse, but they did not do that. But that's really not your issue, collective, because you're having heaven on earth, and this person's having hell on earth. All right. So yeah, they don't know what their purpose is because they've been running from their. All they had to do was heal the broken bonds within them from their childhood. And they never did that. Whether this is a masculine or feminine, they never did that. Instead, what they were doing is just hoeing around. Oh no. Can you check on her when you get a chance? Thank you. No rush. Alrighty, let's see. Oh yeah, you can find that movie on Disney Plus, or you can like buy it on YouTube or like Amazon Prime or whatever. It's a Disney movie, really. But the book is a little different because in the movie Stanley Yelnats is skinny, and in the book Stanley Yelnats is like really, really big, like fat. Queen of Pentacles. We have a Queen of Pentacles upright. So you could be this Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Pentacles is the one that's repeating cycles. Because all they care about is money, what they can have, what can they hoard, whatever resources they can attain. That, or this person is trying to come towards a Queen of Pentacles. So this person is repeating cycles and they no longer know their purpose, or they're trying to come towards the Queen of Pentacles because they see this Queen of Pentacles knows what they're doing in life and they're no longer repeating cycles. So this is who they're trying to come towards. They see that this Queen of Pentacles is very stable, financially set or financially taken care of. She knows how to gather resources. She knows what she's doing. The Queen of Pentacles upright. She's very independent, very stable. It's kind of like you know how to save for a rainy day. Yum. Page of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse. Daddy issues on top of daddy issues. I feel like this person, no matter what they do in life, it's like nobody wants to give them their time. Nobody wants to give them their love. Nobody wants to give them their affection. Nobody wants to like be around them. Nobody wants to have a relationship with them. Nobody wants to work with them. It's like everywhere they go, people are just like rescinding their offers. The offers that they once gave to this person, they're taking them back. Not only that, but this person's they're always running into bad news. There's just nothing but bad news with this person. This person, there could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have 2 Cups card. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like this person lies a lot as well with the Page of Cups in reverse, because there's a fish in this cup with a scroll in its mouth. And the fish is outside of water. What does the fish have to say outside of the water? I feel like every time this person opens their mouth, it's like you can never really trust what they say. It's like it's always like it sounds so far-fetched, or like it's fishy. It's kind of like when they say something, you're just like, I don't know. So if this is a feminine, it's like no man wants to be with her. And she's, obsessed over another woman who's very stable. So she's getting a lot of... Anyways. So if this is a woman and she was named after her mom, she was supposed to break a generational curse within her bloodline. Her bloodline. She was supposed to break a generational curse in her bloodline. Instead, she's out here hoeing around, trying to get you to be miserable like her, living in her, whatever, repeating cycles, not knowing what she's supposed to be doing. But the same thing, this could be a masculine as well. Right? It's not yet clear on if this is a masculine or feminine. And they're focused on unrequited love situations as well. They're more worried on the people that don't want to be with them than healing themselves. And not that they're worried, but they're focused. They're more focused on it. It's like their attention is on the wrong things. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. This person, nobody wants to be partnered up with this person because people can see that this person's too busy hoeing around. Who wants to be with a hoe? Whether this is a masculine or feminine karmic, it doesn't matter. Like, no offense, but you know, if you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. You know, if you want to go sleep around, that's fine. That's your body, that's your life. But at the same time, you can't get mad when people don't want to be in a committed, long term, monogamous relationship with you when they know that all you want to do is hoe around. That's why they're in the Knight of Cups reverse and Page of Cups reverse. Nobody wants to offer them anything. They're not getting the good news that they're expecting from the world or from other men or from other women. Nobody wants to partner up with them. This could be a Gemini that doesn't want to partner up with them with the Lovers reverse here. We have Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn on the board. I just saw 3606. I'm gonna light some of this real quick. Hold on. This person's energy is very stagnant right now. It's stuck. I wonder if that's it. Is that it? Self-worth. Yeah. You know your self-worth. You know what you're doing. You know what your purpose is. You know you're one of God's chosen. You know you're protected. But on top of that, you're an empath. Like, you know, you can see things from miles and miles. Like I said, if you can sense when a solar flare is happening, you can tell when this person tries to come towards you. When they try to make a move towards you. When they try to think something negative about you. When they try to attack you or do stupid shit. You know, like, you can sense it. You can feel it. And that makes them mad. Because every time they try, it gets caught. It's like, oh, I just felt this person trying to step towards me. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. We have risk, denial, and complicated. This person keeps trying to take risks after risk after risk, whether it's with their life, whether it's with you, whether it's with magic. They just keep trying to take a risk because they're in denial. And on top of that, they don't understand how it's so complicated for them to achieve what it is that they're trying to achieve when it comes to the collective. It's like they can't believe it, right? They could be trying to, with this, if you are the one that doesn't want to partner up with this person, they're risking like their bloodline by doing a lot of magic that they should not be doing because they're in denial. It's like they can't believe that you don't want to work with them, or they can't believe that you don't want to be with them, or they can't believe that you said no to them. They just can't believe it, right? They don't know how it's so complicated for them to like get their way with you, or for them to be with you, or whatever the case may be. They just don't understand why you're not giving them any offers of your attention, why you're not giving them like your love, your attention, your time, your money, your affection. You're not even sharing information with this person, right? It's just like bad news to them all around. They don't understand how that's possible. And with the denial card, they're trying to get something that is unreachable to them. This is not for them, and they don't understand that this relationship or this partnership or whatever that they're trying to attain, it's not for them, and they can't understand how it's not for them. They don't want to believe it. That's actually really, really sad, because they're going to continuously take a risk just so that way they can, you know, be with you, and, you know, so you could be miserable with them. That's all they want. They just want someone to be miserable with them, right? It's not like they care about uplifting anyone, or they don't care about healing themselves. They don't care about pushing forward in life. They don't care about none of that. They just don't want to be alone in their own misery. That's all. So whether or not you are a Queen of Pentacles, you could be a King of Pentacles. You could just be somebody that's very stable, but you have confidence out here, self-worth out here, alignment. You're releasing things. You're breaking karmic cycles. Like, your magic is increasing. You have a new home, new car, new job, new life. Whatever that's new in your life, like, this person, at this point, whatever this person is trying to do, they need to understand that it's impossible for them to, I don't know, whatever it is that they're trying to do, it's impossible. It's impossible. That's why the archangels have been summoned. That's why they're here, because they know that this person is still trying to do magic, because they're in heavy denial. What they want is out of reach. It's not for them to reach. Why do you think the grapes are all the way up here? Because it's not for this person to take. They want grapes that are not for them. And they'll never understand that, because they're keeping themselves in denial. And that's why it's so complicated. They don't understand how it's so complicated. Why isn't my magic working? Why aren't my lies working? Why isn't my body working? Why isn't my promiscuity working? Because it's not for you. It's not for you. You can't have something that's not meant for you. If it was meant for you, you wouldn't have to do all of this. It wouldn't be so hard. It wouldn't be so complicated. But what's meant for you will be so effortless. It's like slicing through warm butter on a hot day. But it's not. Because it's not for this person. Six of Pentacles. This is you. You're being blessed right now in life. Everything's in balance right now. So not only do you have the Six of Pentacles, but you have 2-2 alignment. You are in the right place in time. Everything's balanced out for you. You're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Everything's balanced out. You're in perfect harmony within your life, within your mind, your body, your soul. Whatever it is that you're doing in your life, there's perfect harmony. You're balanced out. And that's another reason why this magic is not working anymore. Because if you can't do magic on someone who has self-worth. You can't mess with someone's confidence when they have confidence. If they don't have confidence, it would make sense. But this person is trying to mess with somebody who has self-worth, self-love, confidence, who's in alignment with themselves, who's balanced within themselves. And they're like, why is it so hard? Why can't my magic work? And not only that, but you can sense when this person is trying to do magic on you, and that makes them mad. Like, you can literally feel it. This person's very irritating. They're annoying. It's like a little child. Grow up. King of Swords reverse. This person's mentally unstable. They like to lie a lot. This is a narcissist. Whether or not this is a masculine or a feminine, it's like they operate out of heavy masculine energy. Like, all they do is action, and they're all up in their head way too much. It's like they don't. If this is a feminine, it's like they don't have a feminine bone in their body, because all they do is just like, I don't know. They just, it's the way they carry themselves. Like, you look at this person and you're like, wow, that's not ladylike at all. You know? But for some of you, this is a King of Swords in reverse. It's just like a really shitty guy. Queen of Swords in reverse. Wow. So if this is one person, and not only are they in the King of Swords reverse, but they are the Queen of Swords reverse. So they're mentally unstable, they're unbalanced, they are a narcissist, so they lie a lot. Like, you can't trust them. Like, this person's always angry. just they're just all over the place. It's a mess. But for some of you, this is two people. This is like a couple that are just mad because of how balanced you are in your life, how stable you are in your life, how much you love yourself, how much you have confidence, how like your magic is constantly increasing, how sensitive you are, and how you can tell when they're doing magic on you. You can feel it. If you can sense solar flares from millions and millions and millions of miles away, right? You can sense when they're doing magic in like one town over or two states over or like across the sea or down under, right? It doesn't matter. You can feel it. All right, I'm going to get a couple more and then I'm going to close it. This person's just, this is a karmic person. Nothing within them is, it's really sad because I really feel like this is one person. Nothing within inside of them is stable. And then you, on top of everything, you are in the Six of Pentacles upright. You are balanced. All around, this person is not balanced. Nothing within them is balanced. Their divine feminine energy is non-existent. Their divine masculine energy is non-existent, right? They can't even tell if they're, some days they can't tell if they're a lady. Other days they can't tell if they're a man. Other days they're, they pass themselves off as a guy. Other days they pass themselves off as a woman, right? It's kind of like they have issues with their own identity. They don't know. It's because there's just a mess inside, right? And I'm not talking about transgender people. This is not that. This is different. This is one person who is so messed up on the inside that they don't even know if they want to be a woman or a man or if they just want to be alive. They don't know. They're miserable in their life and they want you to be miserable with them. And on top of that, all the magic that they've been doing is backfiring on them. This person is really sick. Like they have a lot of this is all air. So their mental health is not right now. Obviously it's not. They're having like identity crisis like every day. They don't know who they are. They're always changing up their like who they want to be, what they want to be. It's like one day they want to be a firefighter, the next day they want to be a geisha. The other day they want to be like a hip hop star, and then like the next day they, want to be, I don't know, whatever. They don't know. They don't even know who they are. And then on top of that, they have the audacity to make it seem like they can have you in their life. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. So yeah, that's why I couldn't tell from the beginning if this was a masculine karmic or a feminine karmic, because they don't even know who they are or what they want to be. So this could be a masculine having this identity crisis issue or a feminine. But, you would know because this person is named after their parent, whoever, mother, father. They have father issues. They like to sleep around. They're just miserable, repeating cycles, yada, 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 right? All right, I'm going to get a couple more cards and then I'm going to call it. The World reverse. This person's extremely disappointed. It's like on top of all of this that's going on in their life, they're just miserable. They're unhappy. They don't want this, whatever it is that they're trying to do, they don't want it to end. This could be a partnership that you ended with this person. They're just unhappy because you closed out that cycle with them. That was it. And on top of that, they're just unhappy with life. They're not happy. They're not a happy camper. All right? They're just not. But I like how that has nothing to do with you, because in reality, that has nothing to do with you, right? That's not your problem. Like, this person's a mess. Ace of Pentacles reverse. They're losing a lot of things in their life, right? They're losing money, they're losing friends, they're losing offers, they're losing jobs, they're losing patience, sanity. They're not having a good time in life, and they're constantly losing things. That's why we have the Page of Cups in reverse, because they keep getting bad news about the things that they're losing in their life, right? They're not getting anything. Hold on one second. Hold on, my baby. Hold on. All right, so I guess that's the reading. I'm gonna cut it there. Okay, well, let me just pull these cards then, and then I'll call it. I'll get about 6. One, two, three, 4, 5. Nightly prayers. Do your nightly prayers. Okay. New karmic cycle. This is what they get to endure. Honestly, this looks like a circle too. Like, in the middle of all that they're doing is just opening up new karmic cycles for them and their bloodline. If only you knew what we did / said behind your back. Yeah, this person's been doing some really foul shit behind your back. I'm sorry I lied. Yeah, they've been lying behind your back. Hello, this person is in the reverse of a King or Queen of Swords, right? Their tears are their problems. Yeah, this has nothing to do with you. And then we have the letter Z. I feel like you're just sleeping peacefully at night. You do your nightly prayer. You do your nightly prayers and you sleep peacefully at night. And this person, they're being haunted. They can't sleep at night. All right. So this is a reading. I hope it helps. I hope you get something from it. Yeah. All right. If anybody needs a personal reading, you're welcome to email me. I'm doing personal readings. Aside from that, I hope this gives you some clarity, some guidance. I hope it helps in some sort of way. If it doesn't, then, it doesn't. It is what it is. All right. Have a great weekend.